How's it going, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Sunday's winding down, the work week's about to start again. I know it's terrible, but hey, we had a wonderful weekend. Hope y'all had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. So we have a special video here for you guys today, and it comes from yours truly, the pretty lady herself. So nonetheless, guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Justin. You can see that below. Hit that subscribe button while you're there. Until then, you get to watch me drink these drinks. So the plan is here, I went into the other side of the house, and I shut Pretty Lady in here. I told her to choose 3 bottles from across the top up here. She could choose any 3 bottles. I chose 4 that she couldn't choose because they're older bottles on the shelf, more expensive, that are pretty close to empty, that I didn't want to finish. So that's the only ones, and it's these few across the front on this here. So she chose 4 drinks out of the other, I think, 20 bottles I got back there, 30 bottles. And as you can tell, they're all of the brown variety here. So the goal is, she set them all 3 in the floor over here. And I'm going to drink each one and tell you guys which one they are, if I can get it right. Granted, I think this one's going to be a rough draft of the next time we do this, because I don't think she understood entirely what the plan was, but it's okay. So she chose... These are the 3 that she chose. Plantation, Johnnie Walker, and Maker's Mark. Yeah, I know what you guys are saying. One's a Scotch, one's a bourbon, and one's a rum. So it makes it easy, right? It kind of does, it kind of doesn't. So a lot of people, a lot of things kind of taste the same. So that's what it's the fun in it, is what the point is. So what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to try each of these drinks and see which one's which, and see if I can determine the difference. Now, that being said, we're going to slide these back down here to the bottom. So again, that's Johnnie Walker, Plantation, and Maker's Mark 46. So, off sitting here, and my window's open, so there's a lot of breeze coming, but there's not a huge smell difference, and that's... I don't know if it's because my nose is broken or what, but see, this one's different. This one's different. But these two, the sweetness is similar, and the notes that are in it are kind of similar. There's like a nuttiness in there. So maybe a little bit of cherry and vanilla. So these 2 are fairly close, and then you got this one. So these 2 are supposed to be her picks, and then this would be her top pick. So what we're going to do is we're going to try each one of these, and then after I try them, I'm going to call the pretty lady in here after I give you guys my opinion, and then I'm going to tell her what I think each one is, and she's going to let me know whether or not I'm right. So here we go, guys. We're going to jump right on into it. We're going to save the fancy glass for last. We're going to jump right into any, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Alright, so we're going to be trying with this one here. Starting off. This one smells kind of dark. But it also has a very different smell. I'll cry if she chose 3 bottles and then put 3 other different random bottles down here, and then I'm just drinking 3 different other bottles and the 3 that she put here. It'd be something she'd do. Alright, so cheers. It's a very confusing taste. That was a confusing taste. It was sweet, but it still had a bourbon burn to it. I'm kind of confused. Alright, so next we're going to go to this one here, and then we'll finish off with that one here in just a minute. This one has a rich aroma, like a burnt aroma, more like very charred, very charcoal. All right. Cheers. Okay, so this one is kind of the one I figured I was going to know right off the bat. Mostly because it's got a very different taste, and I love it. And that's why I know for a fact I'm going to be able to say that this one is Scotch. 100%. I know that that's Scotch by the taste. These two, however, I do know one's a rum and one is a bourbon. I think these two are going to be the harder two to determine from. But so we have in the middle here, this is Lady's choice. This one is her big choice. These two are going to be her like first immediates, and then this would be a go-to. So I'm going to try this one out here. See, it kind of has that open vanilla cherry smell. Alright, cheers. Ain't nothing to it but do it. Okay. Alright, so I know the differences now. Off that swig alone, I was able to determine the differences because the strength. The flavors are kind of similar with the sweetness, the nuttiness, the flavor, the cherry, and the vanilla. See, a lot of your rums and your bourbons run off that cherry and vanilla flavoring, so it's kind of hard sometimes, depending on the smell and the taste of them, of what they actually are. So, what we got here is these three drinks. So, I'm 100% sure that that one is Scotch. So this one, I'm gonna say this one is the rum. The rum. And then this one, I mean, there's only one left, so I know, but. I'm going to go with Maker's Mark 46. So I'm going to go with rum here, Maker's Mark for the number 1, and Johnnie Walker for number 3. I think that's the timeline or the lineup that I'm going to go with here. So I'm going to call Pretty Lady in here, and we are going to see how well I did. I didn't know you was waiting at the door.
I literally just walked up to the door because I just had a feeling that you were about ready.
Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. What do you think, buddy?
Okay, so
another surprise. Before I do say what Pretty Lady wants me to guess, we got approved for a pupper up to 25 pounds. We're pupper sitting right now, so that's just all we're doing right now. But as soon as Pretty Lady finds her the pupper of her dreams, we're gonna buy him, her, or whatever. But this little monster here is Peanut. But you ready to go play? I'm gonna let you go play. Even though you're just gonna sit in here with me anyway. Alright, so what are you watching?
Damn,
It sounded like an Avengers movie. So I went, I tasted this one, and then I did this one.
Is that the same order that they were in?
And this one. No. They were on, I think they were on the floor differently. I just
No, I mean,
picked
is that the same order
Yes.
the cups were in?
So, but they were just like this. So this is the ones that I think. This is how you poured them, I guess, unless you moved them around. But this one I'm gonna say is the rum. But it smells and has the same qualities as this one. But this one's got the stronger bourbon taste. And then this one's obviously Scotch because it's very burnt and charred. So I'm gonna go with Johnnie Walker, Plantation, and Maker's Mark.
So, I thought I was making it hard by them all being the same color. But you got them all right. Oh, well.
Yeah, so the ideal of the plan, guys, was Pretty Lady's going to choose 3 different whiskeys or 3 different drinks to drink them. Pretty Lady is not a drinker herself, per se. So she went with 3 of the things that looked with the same color. That way, the color was different. She didn't
I didn't
realize.
think about you smelling them or anything.
She didn't think. Yeah, she didn't think about me smelling them and tasting them. I guess off the top of her head. So, but she still did a really good job. Where was her hair? She done a good job between the picks because the rum and the bourbon, they do similar things. You got vanilla and cherry and an oak taste in both of them. Especially you choosing the Plantation, because the Plantation is a 5-year rum that is made in Barbados and then remade in Italy before it comes here. So the aging process and the way it sits in oak barrels gives it the same properties as a whiskey. So, all in all, she done really good. The only one real giveaway was the Scotch, because Scotch has a unique taste that only Scotch has. So, unless it's the Centauri tastes like Scotch. That would have really threw me for a loop. If you would have picked that one and that one, I would.
Different colors.
They are, but the tastes are similar. I'll let you smell them both when the video's over. But you guys have finally heard Pretty Lady's voice, so she's not at least fake. She's real.
Yeah, I'm a real person. Sometimes.
But yeah, so that's all I got, guys. We're gonna finish up these few here real quick on the channel for you guys. As you can take that in there. I drop that like every day. One of these days I'm gonna break it.
That's fine.
You just tiptoeing, buddy.
Come on,
But so big round of applause for Pretty Lady. Woo! You guys, she says, "See you next time." But again, she done a really good job. So I did get them right, which I didn't figure I would get them wrong per se. Once I seen how she lined them up, and before I started the video, she had them in the floor for me, because I didn't want to sit here. Next time, I may do it to where she chooses whatever bottle off the shelf she wants, and then I have to determine through all the bottles of which she chooses out of the 3. So this one, I kind of made it a little handicap easier. No pun. Handicap is what they call when they deter something. I wanted to make it that way to where the first video would be a little bit easier, just in case she picked 3 wild cards. But she done really good. She chose 3 great bottles, and of which I would say you guys should all buy, try, or determine whether or not you would like from them. On some of the videos I have done taste tests on already. This one has been a little further back. These 2 have been within the last 2 weeks at least. So if you haven't seen them, go check them out. So cheers for Barbados. Cheers for Johnny Walker. And then Maker's Mark 46 is our ender here, guys. It is one of my favorites that I've bought so far on the channel. I went down the wrong hole. Guys, if you enjoyed this, if you liked this little bitty challenge, next time it will definitely be a lot harder. So, and this is something you want to continue to see me try, do different taste tests of random things and try to pick them and decipher them. Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. Guys, if you don't know who I am, now you know. I'm Justin. That was Pretty Lady. And if you need anything else, just let me know. I'm your man. Hit that like button, smash the comments, and let me know if you want me to try anything. The sub button is so free that if you click it, it helps me out, and then you don't have to do anything else. Also, that notification bell right below, it lets you know every single time that I go live or I post a video. If me and Pretty Lady's not doing nothing later, I might go live for just a little while, guys. So, my lives are usually about an hour long, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, guys. Y'all have a wonderful and a blessed Sunday, and have a great end of your Labor Day weekend. And don't forget, be safe. They're still watching every single day. All the cops are all still out there because the weekend's not over yet. So I will see you guys tomorrow with another brand new video, because that's what we do every single day. Remember, guys, I buy it so you guys don't have to. I try it so you guys don't have to. I give you my honest opinion because nobody else wants to. Guys, thanks. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Cheers. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow on our next brand new video. Thanks to Pretty Lady. Thank you guys. Y'all are all amazing. See you later on Taste Testing. See you later, guys.